It's a few days after Record Store Day 2026 and Morten is adding yet another record to that collection. Yes, I'm back with another video, but before I show you what I got, if you would please click like, that helps my channel, and I hope that you will leave me with a couple of comments when we are done showing you the record. So, Pavement. Yes, Pavement, the band that I'm so very fond of. That was one of the 4 top records that I wanted for this Record Store Day. In the end, I walked away with 3 because they did not have this one. But I asked, and Andreas over at Big Dipper, he said, we are getting it, but it has been delayed. And sorry, I got distracted by a line of police motorcycles and so on driving down the street here, and I was thinking maybe it was someone important, but before I got the video to pause and everything, they had driven fast by, so I lost that plot. Like I said, Andreas, he ordered a copy of this, and or he made sure that there was a copy kept for me. So I actually got the email about that when I got home with my treasures from Record Store Day. And I was very happy because, you know, he was doing this while he was very busy for Record Store Day and that he remembered. So I thought that was really cool. So a couple of days passed and I got an email saying I could pick up the record that I had asked to be set aside for me. And this is that record. What it turned out to be my 10th Record Store Day record, and I was going to be somehow more responsible this time. I didn't manage to do so. So the year is 1991, and Pavement have already released 2 EPs, and in November of that year they released their 3rd somewhat semi-legendary EP called Perfect Sound Forever. And I remember when I saw there was a Pavement title for this Record Store Day, I was very excited, and then I saw it was an EP, and I was a little bit despondent because I am not much of an EP collector. I don't even think I have 10. And out of a record collection of more than 6,000 CDs and vinyls and all that stuff, that's not a lot. It's mostly some Rolling Stones stuff, a Pixies, a badly drawn boy. So at this stage in their career, Pavement was still only a trio consisting of Stephen Malkmus, Spiral Staircase, and Gary Young on drums. And only 4, or was it 5 months later, in April of 92, they released their debut album, Slanted and Enchanted. So this is sort of the music leading right, up to that amazing debut album. So let's have a look at it, shall we? I even managed to get something I don't think I've ever bought before. And what was that? A 10-inch plastic sleeve. I don't think I ever bought one of these. I've mostly cut up bad, cheaper plastic sleeves and cut them glue them together to become 10-inch. And so let's have a look at this, hopefully, final Record Store Day record for my collection this year. A little bit careful here because I want to save this hype sticker. So out of the 10 records that I got for Record Store Day, only 2 do not have any form of information on them or hints to them being Record Store Day, and it's this one and the Blur Live at Budokan. It also didn't have it didn't have a hype sticker at all, actually. So here it is without the glare of the shrink wrap. On the back. So on the back here it says tune payment style. So to la guerre. Heckler spray. From now on, Angel Carver Blues, Mellow Jazz, Docent, Drive-By Fader, Debris Slide, Home, and Krell Vid User. And it is on Matador. Recorded in, it says here, recorded December 29th to 30th, 1989. So this had been lying around for a while then. Now, of course, I would have liked, first of all, this record to have been cheaper. I paid around $32 to $35 for this. That's a lot for a 10-inch. But I promised that I would, stand by my order, of course, when I'm asked if I want someone to keep a record for me, and of course I do so. But at that price, I would have liked to have a different inner sleeve. And a lot of the Pavement and Stephen Malkmus records, I have replaced my inner sleeves. Not entirely sure how I'm going to do that with a 10-inch, but maybe I'll have to do some doctoring on one of my nice inner sleeve, which are for 12-inch. So the record is white. And there is the other side. So guys, that was my hopefully last Record Store Day 2026 record. 10, far more than I had intended. I had 4 that I wanted to get, but I went nuts at Big Dipper, and then I came across the Black Sabbath one, and then this one as well. So guys, please leave a comment. I cannot remember, and I've seen a lot of Record Store Day videos, and I've seen some of you pull this out, but I cannot for the life of me remember if I saw anyone of you who bought it. So I'm curious if anyone of you guys out there bought this Pavement EP. In that case, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys soon in another video. Bye bye.